that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Destined by the potion. Loving this devotion.
Welcome to the Phoenix Fan Fusion vlog. I hope that you are here and happy and subscribed, because if you are, I have something for you. So I just finished working on a sticker sheet that I wanted to hand out to anyone who watches my videos and finds me at events. Just as a small thank you, and it's completely free, but if you come up and say hi, I have been wanting to do this for a long time, but I finally sat down and just did it. Back to the vlog, I'm gonna get these made, and then hopefully everything that leads up to PFF and PFF itself goes smoothly. So small.
Bye, Minnie. I will see you later. Alright, folks, full car, let's go. I'm here. Face tracking. But this is the booth. Got my first load on here. All done already. I'm out of breath. I have like 2 more rounds to do. Let's go. Wait, before I get my second cart, look at this. What the fuck is this? What? That's insane. Look at this booth. It's crazy. It goes hard. They got a thing up there. They got this. That's nuts. It's time to take a breather. I have so much stuff. Okay, the nice thing about having a local con is that you get just back and forth when you want. Or there's no weight limit, you got your full carload. There's a lot of freedom. I had like way less stress for this event than when I went to Fanime. Even though this is a much bigger spot, but it's my home one, my home con. I'm sorry, I can't even talk, I'm like very out of breath. Stay hydrated. It was like 103 out there today. Yeah. Okay, I'm debating whether or not I wanted to do the layout that I wanted to do, because just being in the actual convention like layout and being here, it might behoove me to actually just do the regular schmegular like corner situation, you know, like, I don't know. Or do I want people to be able to come in and walk a little bit in and out? Everyone is doing the outward table, which I think is like very intuitive, but like, I don't know, like being in the space, it feels weird that I wouldn't do it. I was so excited to try a different or more creative layout, so we come in here. Like I could just have my regular space like this, and then people can come in, walk, or do I do a little island right here, and then the table out here? I don't know. Stop.
I used to stick around, definitely not for too long. Boy, got me hooked and made me wanna write this song. Not all guys are the same. Apparently,
This is what I've got so far. Do I do a corner? This is just like such a big aisle this way, and also another natural aisle this way, obviously, because it's a corner spot. But would it be better if I had some like spot for people to kind of cut through?
or just for people to browse on the outside. I think with just how the layout of this exhibitor's placement is, I think it's better to do the corner spot. It'll be more comfortable too. I just feel bad because I feel like I'm chickening out of my original idea, what I originally wanted. So this is like the worst table because you have to press both of these in and then be able to pull it up at the same time. So I'm using my shoulder and my two opposable thumbs to fucking do this. There we go. So annoying.
Would only give it a go to see.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm just gonna see what the other layout feels like because it's like still on my mind.
If it's up to me, I won't go to work for you. Just to stay in bed with you, cuddle and watch TV. Don't care about anything. I know you do the same for me.
Okay, like this? It's not that bad. Now this is like super open. So you have a little island right here for people to look at the mini prints. It is kind of like narrow. People can come in, cycle through. I don't know if I like this. I'm so insecure. The hard thing is that like the mini prints are just gonna be so far from where I'm sitting, which would be back there. Is it too exposed? Like the island is just so far. I guess it's weird. I would have loved having my second backdrop because if I could have put it here, it didn't come in time, but it would just close off the space really nice. Do I like this? I don't know. Maybe I should put a tablecloth on this first just to see how it looks visually.
You'll see, there's nothing in the world like you and me.
Okay, I didn't like it. I didn't like what I originally did, so I am going back to the corner setup. I have yet to do like my posters up, like here. I'm thinking something like this. This is okay, right? This is okay. I just feel like your layout has to make sense in the context of the event, so I'm going with this. Guys, I have the most important thing here, my snackies. Look at this. This is Smart Pop Doritos Nacho Cheese Popcorn. Oh, I already killed half of it yesterday. Oops. Okay, I have a special visitor. Tarns is here and she has her fried egg fit on Friday. Look at this! Look at the fit! Ooh. Ooh. The tota. The tota. The tota? Wait, show me the chain. Show me the chain. Oh my god! And then she also wanted to say the mother is here too. Don't forget about the mother. Okay, that was such a pleasant first thing in the morning. Like she came to my booth and just like greeted me and I'm so excited. But I do have like 30 minutes to finish my setup and I literally have not done anything. I still need to do my display posters and the this and that and then everything needs to go, so help y'all. Okay, this is not the time for me to be vlogging, but I need to keep you guys updated on this journey. So they let people in a little bit early and then I also got here really late. So I'm like nowhere near done setting up. And on top of that, I don't have my display posters. I have no idea where they are. I thought I brought them here, but I did not. And they are, in fact, not here. And I didn't find them at home, so I thought they were here. And I'm gonna say that I thought they were here. So right now I am making my display posters like this, one column at a time, like that. And on top of it, they don't have numbers. I have a numbering system for my posters, so just so like people can tell me easily what poster they want. And from Biano that I bought, it's really, really cute, but I'm using it and destroying it and desecrating it to make scraps of paper. So on the back side, I can write the number and then put the number in the corner right here. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. This is my home con. How can this be happening? I've never been this ill prepared ever in my life. And people are purchasing, but at least people are really nice and they're saying like, oh, so cute, whatever. I'm like, oh my God, hi. I'm not fully set up yet. I'm frantic, y'all. I can't be vlogging right now. And this is also why it's so important to have just like random scraps just to pull you through like disasters. So I have my papers and then I have my masking tape. Masking tape, absolute necessity for conventions and stuff because, oh my God, I'm so gassy, I'm stressed. Number one. Okay, it's all set up. There's a lot of customers around, so I'll show you guys the full look afterwards, but my friend Mike helped me out and brought food. What's funny is that last night, I actually made Nick go to Costco and buy me the turkey pinwheels, but I forgot to bring them today. Oopsies. Yeah, of course. Do you want to do cash or card? Card. Okay. Sec. Ooh, the food. Food shop. Okay, so I'm changing the wording on my stamp. It usually says Artist LA, but because I'm an exhibitors, I'm just changing it to booth. But then I was like, wait, am I dumb? Do I need to write it backwards? And so I did a test run on a paper, and I almost nailed it. This is what it came out. Boo. Dad, just need to fix her. But it looks right here. So close. Oh my God, I completely forgot to talk to you guys about the sticker sheets that I made for the as freebies for you guys who have come up to me to say hi. But I'm so happy because I've been giving a ton of these out to people who have, you know, bought from me in the past, are returning customers, or like have been with me from like square zero when they bought when I was at like those outdoor markets and like cafe pop-ups and stuff. Like, I can't believe it. And like year after year, there's been like handfuls of like groups of people who have been buying from me since like 2021, like 21, 22-ish. And I finally am able to give something back as a small token of appreciation. So I'm so stoked because I'm able to just hand these out and give them away. Hopefully this stack is enough for the weekend. I really think it will be, but it's just like a very feel-good kind of thing. We're 40 minutes out from the end of the day one, and it's been a very typical Friday. Like, it really died after like 5 p.m., so the last 2 hours have been pretty slow, but from opening, which is 10 a.m. to like 5 p.m., super consistent, like pretty good. Pretty pleased. It's a very, you know, solid, typical Friday. Can't be mad about it. Pretty pleased, so yay. Oh, and then once it actually closes, I'm going to show you guys my actual table because I have yet to show you the final setup because I started as a hot mess this morning. So, dipsy dipsy. That's just how it is. Okay. Okay, this is the final look of the table. I did my corner. I have 4 lights now too, so exciting. Canvas prints. Here I have the book, some bags out. This is the IKEA pegboard. This is my little guy. The mini prints, which stretch around the corner like this. And then the prints up here, which I hectically put together at like 10:30 this morning. You know, when people like showed up, I was like, oh, here are my stickers, the 2 layers right here, and then this. But yeah, so like they let people in early this morning, and so when people came in, I just gave up. I was like, I'm gonna take my time and try to do this right and make it pretty, but it's like, I mean, it's okay. But that was mad stressful, I'm not gonna lie. And then my background right there. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about the white poles that I use for my setup. They are telescoping, and after this vlog that you are watching, Next week's vlog will be a updated setup vlog, so I will talk about my new setup and what I use. I haven't been able to give anyone a straight answer because basically this is a hodgepodge of different products that I'm using that I bought off Amazon, different kits that I've like put together. So I will show you guys the exact link, how I put it together, and all that stuff. So yeah.
Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion. All that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Tested by the motion. Loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up.
Good morning, day 2, Saturday. It's 10:40 and the con opened at 10, and I was definitely so late today. So locals, hello, talking to you. If you are vending at PFF, just remember that PFF is in the middle of a bunch of one-way streets, so there's only one way for a lot of cars to get in, so the traffic is horrendous. Just letting you know, get here really freaking early, like an hour early. Try to get here at 9 or 9:15, because otherwise you're not gonna make it in until like 10:30, literally. And another note for other vendors who are interested in being here, they got like super strict on food. They're like really cracking down on food. Like we used to be able to bring in food, like kind of hide it under like merchandise in our bags, and they would just kind of turn a blind eye just because like there's an understanding that like vendors, like you're here all day, you can't really leave, and the food here sucks. The convention hall food sucks and is expensive, and like so you could get regular convention food, but it sucks for the people who are soloing or they don't have snacks or anything, and it's still mad expensive. Like I had a 4 out of 10 sandwich yesterday. It cost me $16, and it had like a handful of chips on the side. I just have a huge gripe of like convention staff like being, or like not the staff, it's really the like security that they hire or the food vendor policies in the convention center like don't let us bring in food. And there's so many people with like food sensitivities and allergies or diseases that need specific food, and I'm just so upset over it. And I'm not even like greatly affected by it, but it's just... Hi! Oh my god, hi! Okay, the convention food of the day. Hot dog and fries. Hot dog's pretty okay. It's hard to go wrong with a hot dog. Okay, hot dog people. What kind of hot dog person are you? I like relish for sure, and I like ketchup for sure. And then mustard is okay. I only do a little bit, but if it's like a hot honey mustard situation, love it. It's so cold in here. It is 6 p.m. and we have 1 hour left until the con ends. I think the con hours for this one are pretty reasonable. It's well, actually Friday I wish it kind of started a little bit later, but that's just me because I'm not a morning person. But hours are 10 to 7, 10 to 7, and then Sunday is 10 to 5. So very reasonable, just early enough so like people who are out of state flying in, you could catch a nighttime flight back out on the same night, so that's pretty nice. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's really cold, so I've got this jacket, brought it out, and then Nick is also wearing the matching ones, so we can match because we're cute and cringe. Gotta love a cringe couple. Okay, I forgot what I was talking about, TBH. But, ooh, trend of the con, peak hours really was like noon to 2 to like 3, and then somewhere around 5 p.m. it just like really dies. And so I got really sleepy, so I went to the back and I just kind of like passed out for a little bit. But yeah, it's very consistent buying patterns overall compared to yesterday, at least on the exhibitor side, because the exhibitors are all in the front versus Artist Alley, which spans the entire back side of Phoenix Fan Fusion. I almost said Phoenix Comic Con, but that's copyright. And we are no longer Phoenix Comic Con. But yeah, overall, it seems like from my friends and whatnot, and just like listening to other vendors and people on Discord and whatnot, it seems like a overall pretty good one. No one's mad. No one's mad. So happy to say that Phoenix Fan Fusion continues to be a solid filler con. Maybe even like a big one for like locals. It is the big one for you Phoenician, Arizonan locals. So yeah, still worth it in my opinion so far. As of day 2. Hello folks, this is what the hall looks like on Saturday and the last hour. I'm so sorry, I didn't even think to get up to get footage of do a walkthrough during prime hours. Don't mind, I have this bump on my forehead. It doesn't hurt, it kind of itches. I think it's a bug bite, but don't mind how it casts a lovely little blemish on my face. Anyways, this is the last hour of Saturday. There's plenty of people. It's just like, there's not a lot of purchasing happening. The aisles just going down. They give a lot of space for Artist Alley too, so it's actually 8 feet right here and by 6 feet. And you can actually orient however you want within the space for you Artist Alley folk. Oh my God, hey, it's Shirley. My friend. Oh my God, see? So her booth looks like this, and she's in the Artist Alley, but I lent her a 4-foot table, and she was able to do a whole corner setup like this, and it looks so good. Hello, my friend. Hello.
Hello, Anna's vlog.
Hello. Vlogception. Okay, continuing on, here is a really busy aisle down in Artist Alley. Excuse me. Oh my God, look at this one. This one is a double, and they brought out like panels and everything. And then, so this with the pillar right here is the main aisle. So Artist Alley's on this side, and then exhibitors on this side. And honestly, the spot that I really wanted, I always like to be in Artist Alley. I prefer to be in Artist Alley, but I wanted to, and I was willing to pay the premium to get a Artist Alley premium spot, corner spot that's facing the main aisle. I think that is literally one of the best spots that you can get for the price and then the exposure, and the fact that for Artist Alley, they still provide a 6x8 spot for you, which you can use however you want, basically. So, just for consideration. Oh my God, wait, I wanted to show you guys this booth. This booth is so cool. Look at this. This is Artist Alley, and this person made a whole like castle and like little fort. It's so whimsical, so cute. It's like a children's like play. Oh, look at this. No AI cross out. Let's go. That's what I like to see. So cool. And then their thing is called the Dragon Coop. So cool. Here's my booth, which is really ugly from the back side. Hey, worker. I took a little nap over here in this corner. Excuse me? Can you give me money? I just need money. Oh, he's actually doing it. Okay, I feel attacked. This guy, I put my phone down, and you know how when you put your phone down, sometimes you just trigger things? And then it landed on 0+0 point, and then he turns to me and was like, "Are you okay? You need 0+0 on the calculator?" And that's not even me, that's not my fault. Anyways, it's the end of day 2, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is a tamarind drink, which I've never had before, and on top I don't think this is tamarind, I think this is just peanuts, but it'll be an interesting drink. They said it's a little bit sour, but it's so cold, I'm so happy. Hello, good morning. Update on my insect bite. It's not red or itchy. I did cover it with a little bit of base makeup, but... Good morning, day 3, last day. It did start off a lot less crowded than Saturday. And I came into my booth and President Andy Teacup Sheepy got me this as a Christmas present, but she's another local artist, but we just haven't crossed paths since. And she got me this and dropped it off in my booth. Look at who it is. So freaking cute. I will actually use this. Maybe she wanted me to use it as a pencil case, but I actually think this is the perfect size as like a toiletry bag for traveling, because like my other toiletry bag is so thick and cumbersome. Like I like how much sleeker this is, and also it's transparent so I can like see through it. And it's literally perfect. Love. Thank you. Mwah. And then I also got this. Look at this. Someone dropped this off. I think it's like a salmon nigiri. And Christina Loves Yarn. Shout out to ChristinaLovesYarn.com. So adorable. It looks tasty, actually. I love how chunky it looks. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ms. Milan. Thank you so much for giving me your little newsletter. It's so cute. But I like that there's like a little life stuff here.
And she has her little baby, her little tooting master baby right here. So cute, just to keep up with her life. And I was gifted this super cool wooden keychain. And I really like the wooden keychains. I think they are so like, not rustic. Rustic is not the right word, but I just like how like almost like home crafted they feel. And her colors are always just so like on top. Like so playful and so cute, so thank you. And to continue though, I am mad tired today. I've been going to sleep so late and then just not long enough, and then waking up for me what is early at like 8:30, and then just not remembering to grab anything. Like this morning I promised my friend that I would give her a spare square reader because hers is kind of janky and like breaking a little bit. Completely forgot. That was entirely my fault, and I feel really, really bad. So I gave her like my little swipe thing as like a backup option, which is funny because like the cheapest option, which is just like the plug into your phone square swipe card reader, is like $10, but it's like Old Faithful, like it never fails at least. But I gave her that as a backup because I kind of messed up. And then what else did I forget? Oh, I have like one whiskey print left, which I was supposed to bring more of, completely forgot. And then I also forgot to bring soju mini prints, which I also forgot. Oh, I also forgot to bring my bags, like these bags, because I put when people purchase apparel, I put them in these bags. But I also make my mystery bags in this, and I only have 3 left at this moment, and it's Sunday morning. So I forgot to bring that. And it's like, what am I doing? This is my home con. The luxury of a home con is that you're able to go back and restock and bring stuff between every day, and I am not taking advantage of it. Oh, and then today, so my new backdrop arrived yesterday. For those who keep up with me on IG, follow me on IG if you want some more behind the scenes content. Anyways, I ordered another backdrop, not just this one. It arrived yesterday because I procrastinated too late. I wanted to bring it this morning, and then I totally forgot as well, because I wanted to put it on the back here, because when you come in when you walk through this side, you can see the back side of my entire booth, because my neighbor never ended up showing up. So I wanted the backdrop to be able to cover that, at least for today, because the backside is really ugly and I forgot. Just checking in, and I got quite a few visitors. Oh my gosh, you guys, but I gotta give a shout out to this person right here who has been a supporter from the very beginning, and I actually didn't catch their name. I'm so sorry, but this sticker is incredible. They said it was like an old tattoo design that they had, and then they kind of recycled it but colorized it and then like added the glitter. I don't know if you can see the glitter texture on it, so thank you so much. You're so sweet. I'm in line for the food because we can't bring food in. This is what it looks like for the menu. I'm upset about it. Okay, 20 bucks. We got the chicken tendies, the fries, we got 2 sauces, and I got myself a sweet treat, the cookie. But it was funny. Okay, so like they call out when you're standing in line, and then you pay, and then you go to the side, and then they call your name. But the vendor, as mad as I am about the whole food thing, the vendors are kind of funny, because she was like just giving arbitrary names to everyone. And so I'm wearing the blue hoodie, so she was like, I'm gonna call you Blue, and so my name was Blue. So that's how they called me up. And then the person in front of me was College Man, but I feel like they were trying to call College Man's attention, but he was not paying attention because that's not his name. So it was just like, hey, it's you're College Man, and then I was Blue, and then the next person behind me was Batman, because of the Batman shirt, and was like so cute. It's kind of funny. Can't be mad about that. At least, you know, we're all just people behind here, but we should still be able to bring food in. This is what the creator market looks like, and as you can see, you have a lot of flexibility with how you want to set up your booth. It's mad crowded right now. Oh my god. You can organize it to be a walk-in booth. Super crowded. So this is my friend, and then her brand is Mizumori. So cute, and love to see it though, because she's like wiped out of her products. So, but she's got really cute stuff right here.
And then she does a lot of like really cute jewelry, which also wiped out, but this is the kind of stuff that she's got. So cute. And we've been friends for such a long time, and we're both local artists. But love to see a thriving artist here in Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Here we are at Kat's table, and something I like a lot about her table is that she goes really high with her posters, and then she does this cute aesthetic with the clothesline and hangs some of her print designs on there. And then she's got this bucket of like a file folder of more prints, and I love the way that she puts up. And this is also my friend Andy, who gave me that Miffy bag earlier. And something I really like about her table is that it has this DIY spinning self-serve sticker display, which I think is one of the coolest things ever. And there's my friend Stanley in the back helping her out. This is StellaRose.mart. Something I like about their table is that it's so bright and so pink, but the colors and everything, I think their branding is really, really nice. And I could not help myself, but I ended up getting a mouse pad that was just so cute and reminiscent of like children's TV dinners. This is very nostalgic for me.
Minutes out from the convention, and this is what the stock is looking like. I've got just a few empties right here. A lot of the stock has like depleted to like 2 or 3, and then mini prints are just obliterated. I have like 2 or 1 of a lot of things, a lot of empties here. So love to see it. And then going around my friends, as you guys saw, like a lot of people had some empties. So this was a pretty good con overall. I'm glad that I was able to move a lot of stuff.
Welcome to the After Con Debrief. I'm recording this outro about a week later after I've had some time to just decompress a little bit. I finally cleared out the living room of being basically a warehouse. Overall, I do have to add one more expense. I ended up paying about somewhere between $80 and $100 for parking for the weekend. So every day of the convention, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was $30 each for the Heritage Garage. And then Thursday for setup, I think I paid $20. So actually a little bit over $100 for everything. But yeah, it just felt really, really nice to be so reconnected with the local community here, the community that has lifted me and gave me the confidence to start all of this in the first place 4 years ago. This is my 4th one. I started my first one in 2021. 21, 22, 23, 24. No. It would have been 22, 23, 24, 25 right here. So, but I do want to speak to kind of the trends of overall. So the first year coming back from COVID with my dinky setup, I think I have a picture of it, but this is what my table looked like back then. I think back then I did about 7,000 or 8,000. I can't remember. I was not very good at keeping track at that point. So that was the year coming back from COVID. In 23, things took a big dip. So I think I slipped down to maybe about 5 or 6 in terms of revenue. And then last year I got back up until like 8-ish. And then this year I ended at just about 8. I think that Phoenix kind of goes through cyclical phases, but I don't have enough data to make any promises. Next year though, their date is going to be the first week of June again. For the past few years, they've been going back and forth between Memorial Day weekend and then the week following it. And I actually really, really like that, and I appreciate that because there are so many other cons that are happening on Memorial weekend that I would prefer not to have to proxy one event, because I like being at events myself directly and to connect with people. So, but next year, it will be the first week of June. Hopefully it doesn't coincide with other events. I would love to be here in person again. As far as the exhibitor side, I wouldn't say that it's so worth it. I think it would be worth it if you shared with another person, but the fact that I moved up to exhibitors, I don't feel like it was necessarily there were any significant pros in terms of like placement or anything. It's just the guarantee that you're not going to be in the back. So in Artist Alley, you could end up in the back, or you could just end up somewhere in the middle of Artist Alley, and those are pretty decent as well. But I don't think the fact that I didn't break 5 figures in exhibitors is a little disappointing. I kind of have that internal expectation that I would, but I pulled just kind of normal Artist Alley numbers, but at twice the cost. So it's kind of If I get approved for a rebooking, I think I would just rebook that same exhibitor place. I don't think you get to pick exactly your placement, but I think you can put a request. And I think the rebook links will be sent out in October for vendors. But there's no guarantee because I think that they changed things up and things are rebookable, but it's also juried. So everyone who has been a vendor gets kind of reassessed informally for next year. I'm not sure how that works. They don't really disclose it, but I have been receiving rebooking links via email and I haven't needed to reapply since 2022. So yeah, but thank you so much for giving so much to me. I owe this city a lot. All you people who have supported me for years. Thank you. Next one on deck is going to be Denver Fan Expo. But the next video is something that's highly anticipated. It's going to be that setup video of an updated Artist Alley vlog. So come back around for that video. Okay, bye.